How do I speak up for myself without being angry and aggressive?
The reason that we ask you to repeat the words is because we want to say to you that you are always speaking up for yourself vibrationally, and the entire universe is responding to whatever that vibration is. And so we would make no effort in speaking up with words that people are not going to understand or that they might misunderstand and overreact to. Instead, we would be working on setting our vibrational tone and letting the fairies of the universe adjust all things for us. You have an extraordinary friend and manager in this law of attraction that is responding to your vibration at all times. And no one and nothing can buck that current. People talk about their power of influence, whether it is in a larger context or even if it is in the context of standing face to face with one other person. And we say, you cast your votes vibrationally, not physically through your words. So it's about getting so in sync with your own desire that the universe is yielding it to you no matter what anybody else is doing or thinking about it. It's about coming into alignment with your own desire. Because, you see, as you have experiences or exposure to circumstances, and out of that, clear desire is born within you. And then you are looking at what's happening rather than holding yourself in vibrational harmony with your desire. Now you become a vibrational match to the very thing that you do not want. And as you're a vibrational match to what you don't want, the universe cannot yield to you what you do want, you see. So, we know that it's fun to speak up. We know that you like to express yourself, but we would use one rule of thumb that would go like this. I will speak as much as I am inspired to speak, but always from my place of feeling good. Because any time that you are feeling defensive or wronged or like an injustice has happened, any time you are in that place of anger or physical, emotional discomfort, you are always vibrationally not a match to your own desire, which means anything you say only amplifies the vibration that causes more not letting in of what you're wanting. And then you look at your enemy or your opponent or whoever it is that is you're feeling discord with, and you give them the credit for your not letting it in, and then you just feel more powerless, you see. Where once you discover that they can't keep you from letting it in because it's a vibrational thing, it's not a physical thing. Have you ever attempted a fight with someone who would not fight? It's like slugging a pillow. Or have you ever thrown a pillow at someone who won't throw it back? It just hits them and falls on the floor. It's not much of a game that gets going, is it? And so when you do not return the negative vibration, then 50% of the energy is gone already. And as you hold yourself in vibrational harmony with your well-being, and they're not a vibrational match to your well-being, they cannot stay in your experience. It's not possible for them to stay in your experience. The laws of the universe will not allow it. So if you have discordant, uncomfortable people showing up in your experience, even if it's only one other, it means you've got hooked into that part of them, and your attention to that part of them is holding you in this co-creative dance.
Okay. So my instinct to kind of just relax and breathe and stay in myself is the best way to deal with that, rather than
it's always the best
them.
way.
Okay.
You're just wanting to do your best to feel good, which is not the easiest thing to do. When something is really important to you, so you've got a strong energy flowing through you, and then something seems to be standing right in the way of that, it is normal for you to have a strong negative reaction. It's like touching a hot stove. It's normal for it not to feel good. But the question is, what do I do next? How long do I stay there? Do I brood in it? Do I spin in it? Do I talk to lots of people about it? How long do I use it as my excuse to not let it in?
Not long.
The shorter, the better.
Thank you very much.
You might look at someone next time you feel anger or injustice or something, and you see a situation or an individual as the reason for it. And you might stop and just look at them, and don't say it out loud because most of them would not understand it. But say to yourself, I have not yet decided how long I'm going to use you as my excuse not to let my well-being in. You made me pretty mad here, and what you did was really wrong. And I have every reason in the world to be mad at you. And if the whole world were given an opportunity to evaluate this, I'm certain they would all agree with me that you are wrong. And I have not yet decided how long I'm going to use you as my excuse to cut myself off from clarity, abundance, wellness, all things that I consider to be good. I haven't decided how long I'm going to do it, but right now it feels like pretty much forever. I'm that mad at you. I am so mad that I'm willing to give up life itself in order to focus upon this injustice that you have offered to me.
Thank you very much. I get it.